Well, joining us now on the BBC is Dr. Olga Krasniak. Dr. Olga Krasniak, thank you very much. Associate Professor at the National Research University Higher School of Economics in Moscow. Appreciate you joining us. I think there is a view in the West at the moment about what Moscow is thinking of all of this, what the Kremlin is thinking of all of this. Give us more insight into that thinking right now.
Well, I would like to mention maybe about 2 points, 2 elements of how we see the situation right now. So first one is Russia is doing what it's supposed to do in order to provide its safety and security in Ukraine. It means like everything is going to continue on the battlefield, and Russian military forces are just going further to the west of Ukraine. So no matter what would be from the other side. So yes, we have our aim, we have our goal, and we're moving forward. And second, of course, we consider what from the other side, and I mean the so-called the Western countries, this international community of Western countries, and we definitely see the split between the United States and European countries, and definitely we consider this. Some changes will happen in this the common answer from both of these parties, and of course. Probably we would see we're moving towards the end of full support, military and financial support of Ukraine, because I believe that European Union and the United Kingdom as well, they need to consider their own maybe economic development, because definitely they're in recession. So, and in this case, yes, no matter what the decision will come from European countries, so Russia would move forward.
And it would be good to get some more insight from you as well on how you see that relationship between Russia and the US right now, specifically the relationship between Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump. Donald Trump was asked last week in the White House, did he trust Vladimir Putin? He said that he does. He says that he has a good relationship with him. A lot of people in the West are trying to work out why he talks about Vladimir Putin in the same terms, or perhaps in even better terms, than he talks about traditional US allies in the West. Give us your thoughts.
Well, I think the relations between the United States and Russia, we can look at 2 perspectives, from a political diplomatic perspective and economic. And definitely from political diplomatic perspective, we see that the improvement of relations and maybe the restoration of diplomatic missions here in Moscow and in Washington. So just from diplomatic part, everything looks very nice. But at the same time, I wouldn't be maybe more optimistic about economic relations, because just recently Donald Trump, he extended the economic sanctions against Russia for 1 more year. So definitely from this situation, the United States, they're benefiting from this conflict, and it explains why economic sanctions have been prolonged. But once again, from political diplomatic perspective, we see good signs of relations restoration, but from economic, probably it's not going to be very well by now.
What do you think Vladimir Putin might do about any possibility of peacekeepers in Ukraine? So far, he has said that is a red line for him. Do you think he would move on that if it meant that a deal was achieved?
I do not think so, because we do not want the repetition of the Minsk agreement, just a few years ago, because they were not considered as just to be reliable from European side. So in this case, I do not believe that Russia would accept a possibility of deployment of foreign troops on Ukrainian territory. So Ukraine should be neutral. Is that what Russia stands for? And I think it should not be changed in our mind, in our perspective.
Olga Krasniak, thank you very much. I'm just going to take a look behind